Okay, so this is our short meditation on love and compassion. And so this actually, love and compassion meditation is very beneficial and effective in this kind of like a day and age, because many times we kind of feel negative towards the world and towards others. So feeling negative towards the world and towards yourself and towards others is a very unhealthy from a physical kind of like a health point of view, and also from mental health point of view, or a spiritual health point of view too. So somehow when you actually apply this kind of a simple love and compassion meditation, which actually helps you to feel more positive and to become a more positive person. And I think just kind of like being more positive is actually kind of like a best method, because if we become like a negative, and if we let ourselves carried away by the wave of these kind of like a negative things happening around the world, then like somehow we will be very miserable, like unhappy. So that is why just kind of like practicing love and compassion meditation, just kind of like you don't have to go into that meditation for a long time, just kind of short, few minutes, kind of like it's like a soothing, or some sort of like kind of putting cold water into the boiling water, kind of it will help you to become more calm in the world. So just kind of like, and this kind of love and compassion meditation, it is not necessary to actually combine with the religious practice or anything. Just kind of like you can simply do that sort of like in a non kind of like what do you call religious way, or like sometimes you can do that like a pretty, what do you call, without based on any religious belief, just as a human being, like just it is important sometime we need to feel this soft feeling of love and compassion, because our nature, somehow we are built on love and compassion. It is like our foundation, the base of our being. We actually it's kind of like we are based on our nature is very loving. Our nature is very compassionate. All of us, when we are born, nobody in this world is born with this like a ill will, like a hatred, or kind of like a anger or negative kind of feeling. I think we came into this world, we born with this quality, the quality of love and compassion. So when we actually put ourselves together to feel love and compassion, somehow we are actually being a natural person, like we are connecting with our nature. So it is kind of like feeling love and compassion is very natural. Like feeling anger, feeling hatred, or feeling even negative toward yourself and other is just kind of against the nature. So somehow we are going like with our kind of like how we brought up into this society, like all of us has some kind of like a negative experience. But sometimes we just need to acknowledge and understand that on the deep level, like not only yourself, everybody is like on a very pure nature, pure love, pure compassion. So it's kind of like we can see that pureness in the little baby, right? Like when we were all baby, like we were just this innocent, pure, person. So that is why love and compassion is like actually kind of very natural. So it is like bringing ourselves back into our pure quality. So like time to time, occasional, when we actually bring ourselves to feel that love and compassion is like a very kind of like a basic, I think, spiritual practice in our daily life. So just like my recommendation is time to time, occasional, because we got a lot of time. Instead of wasting our time and energy feeling like a negative or hatred or anger or sort of like towards the world and towards yourself, just kind of once in a while we need to put ourselves together and just to be natural and to kind of feel this love and compassion, and then know that even right now I'm just kind of doing it like a kind of little bit fabricating it, but just kind of knowing that I have this genuine sense of love and compassion to myself and towards the world, towards others. So I think it will help us to kind of be more positive. And if we become more positive, then we are more happy, right? And I think that's His Holiness the Dalai Lama, I always remember one simple word. Somebody asked this question to him, what is the purpose of life? And he gave this answer in one word: happiness. Right? So I think, and it is just, we are all came into this world searching for the happiness, and we are all like equal in that way. Like each one of us looking to be happy, searching for the happiness, and that is our purpose. And somehow we need to remind ourselves that purpose, and then making our life kind of like a purpose, sort of like to bring more happiness. I think, and how can we bring more happiness into our life and other people's is by kind of being more loving, more compassionate. So that is just my thoughts on love and compassion. So thank you all very much, and have a very loving and compassionate rest of the evening. Yeah.